This is how we are going to solve any coding problem you have in 2025. And maybe you're not as skilled as you think you are, and it's something you absolutely could not solve. But it doesn't matter, because we've got so many tools. We've got AI, we've got Stack Exchange, all that crazy stuff. It's nuts. It's really nuts. You can solve pretty much any coding problem you want. So this is the process I use when I encounter some crazy ass coding problem. Step one, essentially, I read the problem very, very carefully, right? Very carefully. And then I get a pen and a paper and I try to draw out what exactly is going on visually. I try to visualize the problem. Step two, just look at the visual thing you've made, and then from there, write out a little plan. I'm going to do this step, this step, this step, this step, this step. Done. Step three, just go to your computer, look at your plan, and solve that guy. Just solve it. Just go for it, jump in, solve it. Step four, you're probably not going to solve it because it's quite impossible and maybe it's a little bit past your skill level. Now, as long as you did step three, where you tried your best to solve it on your own, what you do is you pull out a little bit of AI, a bit of ChatGPT. And most of the time, this will give you the solution. But because you have the context of step three, which was, I can go off on my own and solve the coding problem, it's going to be easier to provide prompts for ChatGPT. So it's not just going to be, sometimes you can just copy and paste the problem as text in ChatGPT. It'll give you exactly what you need. You copy the code, let it run. But sometimes there's nuances. So you can sort of copy a little bit of the problem first, and then you get sort of a partial answer. And then you can sort of have this exploratory conversation with ChatGPT. Hey, what if I did this? What if I did that? What if I did this? It's the equivalent, right, of hiring a professional there. But it's free, depending on which chat you have. But it's pretty cheap. So you play this game with ChatGPT, you try to solve the problem. And then usually, most of the time, you'll get the problem solved. Then step five is if ChatGPT can't solve it and you can't solve it. And let's suppose that there's no one else around. Actually, no, let's make step five, there is someone else around who can solve the problem. You have to get rid of the ego. You have to completely destroy the ego, as in, I'm this awesome coder, developer person. You must completely destroy the ego and ask for help. And if they are truly an expert, they'll be able to help you. Step six, though, is if you can't solve it, ChatGPT can't solve it, and your expert can't solve it. This is a pretty tricky problem, and maybe very few people in the world have solved this problem. There is one thing you can do. I call it step six, rinse and repeat. So just leave the problem, go to sleep. Usually when you take a rest, take a step back from the problem, your subconscious mind will churn over and come up with new ways of doing things. And then you wake up the next morning and you go through all those steps again. So it was try it yourself, ChatGPT, or maybe just find another expert. So maybe there's something you're trying to solve. Try those steps, give it a go. And if this was helpful, or if you have another crazy step or something, put it in the comments below. Let me know, because I'm solving problems all day. And I want to know how to do these things too. So tell me what your problems are. Follow these steps and let me know if they get solved.